Hey guys, good morning. Well, afternoon. Everly and I are watching Grey's Anatomy because as if I don't have anything else to do, I needed a little bit of just a mental release. And honestly, as emotionally unstable as I've been the last few days, just with stress and heart ache is very severe of a word, but just in general, just feeling sorry for myself. Grey's Anatomy is the absolute last thing I should have watched. It's a super sad episode of Alex Karev leaving after God knows how many years this show has been on TV. I'd have to go back and look. 15 or something crazy, 12, I don't know. But seeing all the flashbacks, which I have to give it to Shonda Rhimes for tying everything together. I don't know if she does it early on because of course if you've watched Grey's, any show really, that she's produced, lots of things have been left just unsaid. What happened to this? What happened to that? Almost as if to be able to tie up loose ends if she loses a character later on. And I feel like the whole Alex Karev story, this is spoilers if you have not watched it, skip ahead. But hi mama, you staring at mommy. Pretty girl. The whole story with him finding Izzy, and this has been happening since Meredith's trial last season. The whole thing, her having children, yes, and like I remember them talking about embryos and things like that before, and whatever happened to them, that storyline was just kind of like off in La La Land, like I said, and now it's all being tied together. And although I do feel like a lot of the storylines, like these things would not happen in real life, or maybe they have in some aspect, but they're a little far-fetched. Like the fact that he would write letters and never call or text anyone, never answer phone calls. It just is kind of like Christina. Like you're telling me, we know she left the show. They've brought her presence back before as far as like texting Meredith, but as close as they were, you're telling me they never FaceTime, they never talk to one another, they don't collaborate on surgeries, like nothing. She just fell off the face of the earth. Clearly we know that's not the case. It's because her character is no longer on the show. But just in general, watching all of these flashbacks, trying to tie all the loose ends together makes me want to rewatch Grey's Anatomy all over again. It's crazy because you forget about some of these things that happened. Like I forgot that Izzy and Alex were in such a love spiral with one another. I forgot she had cancer. I forgot about a lot of it, and it makes me want to rewatch the show so bad. But I don't have time for that right now. I haven't watched anything on Netflix like at night, binge watch. We just finally finished The Walking Dead. We just have season 10 to watch, and I have it recording because right now they're halfway through season 10. She's just staring at me. Hi, mama. Play with your piano. You're so pretty. Yeah. So anyway, I just jumped on to say this is what I'm doing. And like I said, it's been kind of an emotionally rocky day for me, which by the way, I appreciate, 100% appreciate all of the love and support you guys have given me throughout my breastfeeding journey. I'm not just, you know, throwing in the towel and packing it up or anything like that. I am continuing to try, and I'm gonna let her tell me when we're done and let my body tell me when I'm done, I guess, you know, but I'm still trucking along over here. So as soon as this is over, I'm going to go and run through and practice. I was learning the lymph nodes last night. I was doing it on Andres, like learning how to palpate all of the lymph nodes from here to your elbow area, and just learning where everything is and kind of what it's connected to and all that fun stuff. So the next thing I have to do is figure out the lung. It's crazy because as a nurse, I know how to assess a patient, where to listen, what to find. But thinking like a nurse practitioner and actually diagnosing patients, even though again, as an RN, in my patient population, which is pregnant women, I can diagnose, I feel like, a lot of things. A patient can come in and I can already tell you what they have before the physician comes in and verifies it. But in general practice, I don't have the experience of triaging just a normal ER patient for a sore throat or for, you know, strep or for upper respiratory infections, stuff like that. I don't have that experience because I've always been in L&D. So typically when a patient comes in, I don't see them in the office. And now as a nurse practitioner, I could work in an OB's office and do well woman exams and general practice and stuff like that, and not just work with OB patients. But I don't know if that's a route that I want to go or not. I'm still like trying to feel out for what I really want to do as far as what area I want to focus in. That's more why I did family practice instead of specific, like I did not get myself into midwifery. I feel like that would be very specific. I did not do PNP, which is a pediatric nurse practitioner. I didn't do NNP, which is a neonatal nurse practitioner. I just stuck with family, and if I want to specialize later, I can. Anyway, I digress off of what I was originally coming on here to say. So I know how to listen to lung fields. I know how to listen to the heart. I know how to palpate and all those things, but not to the extent that they need me to, which is crazy because you'd think as an RN, you should know this stuff. Some nurses, I'm sure they do. Probably more ones that work in an ER situation, they have the more like quick thinking, stuff like that, because that's what they deal with on a normal basis. They come in, they have a patient who's complaining of sore throat, they have these types of symptoms, they listen to heart and lungs and be done with it. I listen to 1 point on the heart, 4 points on the lungs, and they need me to listen to 11 points on the lungs and listen to 7 points on the heart and just different things like that. And I have to force myself to learn all these things because it's just different. What's crazy is the things that you learn in school is not what happens to you when you go to the doctor. When you go see a general practitioner, your PCP, or the nurse practitioner, what's wrong? You getting done? At your office for just a general, I have a sore throat, I'm not feeling well. Tell me when they have palpated every single lymph node in your upper body. Tell me when they have listened to 11 points in your lungs, 7 points on your heart. Have they palpated and said how large your heart is? Have they percussed anything? Have they done any type of ear or vision test to test any of your hearing loss or vision loss, unless you're going to an ophthalmologist or an optometrist? No, they don't do those kinds of things. So it's crazy that you have to learn. It's just like nursing school. You have to learn all these things, even if it's not something that you would physically do. We literally have to learn a complete head to toe assessment, complete head to toe. And a lot of it we just don't use in daily practice. It is what it is. So it's been a little bit stressful for me. I've actually gone to bed dreaming about different assessments and different things that I'm supposed to do, and like rehearsing how my video is going to be done. She's excited. She's grabbing one of the toys. How my video is going to be done in my head, and I just can't get it out of my head. So Grey's Anatomy was a nice little bit of a break, and now I have to get back to it. Hey guys, good morning. Yesterday's vlog was not what I anticipated. Lotita. Every time. It's not what I anticipated. Yesterday was a super long day for me. I pretty much studied my assessment video most of the day. After the morning time when I was talking to you guys, we went to her concert, her spring concert, and then got them some food, came home. No ma'am, no, don't scratch that. And then I just waited for Melissa. She came over, we filmed it one time, thank goodness. I practiced with Andres a few times and it was done. Then I had to, no school today. I had to do my soap note and everything with it. So it was a long night. I didn't go to bed till almost 2, and I'm still not done. I have to come home from work today and finish it up. The house is a wreck. I work from 9 to 5. I pulled out what felt like half my head. Not pulled out, but I brushed out, washed out like half my head in the shower and brushing it this morning. So it's a great day so far. We're gonna see how the rest of the day goes. Oh my gosh, I wish I was off today. It would make me feel so much better. I'm gonna feel anxious all day at work until I come home and turn in my assignment. And then I have to do it all over again for Wednesday. Crazy. So I have to get going. I'm gonna pack myself some snacks, pack my pump, and hit the road.
Un carro, un carro.
Un carro.
Un carro. Un periódico, un periódico.
Un periódico.
Un periódico. Una bicicleta.
Una bicicleta.
Una bicicleta.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Happy spring forward day. Last night was kind of rough. Oh my gosh. I mean, I didn't vlog hardly at all yesterday. I think I vlogged in the morning and then went to work, and by the time I got home, we ate dinner and I had to finish my assignment, and it just was kind of a rough night. I did go to bed around 11. Everly was up at 3:15 in the morning after having legitimately about 3 weeks. Yeah, about 3.5 weeks of sleeping straight through the night. She was 10 weeks, right at 10 weeks, 10.5 weeks when she started sleeping through the night. We weren't waking up at all. We'd put her to bed between 8 and 10 p.m. and she would stay asleep until 6:30 to 8:30 in the morning, depending on how late she went to bed the night before. Good job, thank you. And last night she was up and I could not get her to go back to sleep. So here I am, middle of the night, trucking along to feed a kiddo, and I don't know what happened. She's been needing more before bed. She's been like super cranky, so I don't know. She's not even hit her 4-month sleep regression yet, so I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll see how tonight goes. So not only was it spring forward, we were already missing an hour of sleep. I was up for 45 minutes feeding her, and then couldn't fall back to sleep because I kind of felt a little rested, even though I had only had like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. So then we were up again this morning about 7, but it was 8. It had now turned 8 a.m. because of the time change, and so the whole day just feels off. So
Mommy,
anyway, yes, it'll probably take us a few days to get into this whole spring forward thing, but I turned in my assignment last night. Hopefully I made a decent grade on it. Now on to the next one. Today is a lazy day. I'm wearing one of my Good Morning Sunshine shirts, Sleep Jammy from Walmart. My hair's clean, but I didn't do anything with it. And I'm gonna let the girls try the new Built Bars. Yes, hold on, let me show them, okay? So I had tried these. Built Bar released them limited edition. They released s'mores, salt, what is this one? Let me see. Oatmeal cookie with walnuts, and then caramel walnut coconut or something like that. Hold on. And I tried them and I really wasn't a fan, and I bought 2 big boxes. So I'm gonna let the girls try them to see if they like these flavors.
If you like them, we can.
And then, yeah, if they like them, I'm gonna let them have these. My preference so far, love the mint brownie, love the coconut almond, love the peanut butter, and love the peanut butter brownie. Those are my favorites. I also like the black cherry and the raspberry. Those are good. So let me see. I'm gonna split them up so you guys can try them, okay? I already take some bites of these. I'm gonna have them try them. And oh my gosh, Bia's coming over in a little while. We're going to be hanging out with her. Autumn had her first big girl sleepover last night. Who'd you sleep over with?
Logan.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can we
Let me cut them so y'all can try them, okay? The big girls have had Built Bars before, and they like them, but I just didn't know if they would like these flavors, so. Anyway, that's what we are doing today. We're going to have a lazy Sunday. We woke up and already kind of straightened up the house a little bit, did dishes, ran Mr. Rover, have laundry going, so the rest of the day. It's spring break too. All this week the big girls are out of school, so. Yay! Okay, this one is s'mores.
try s'mores? Okay.
Try it.
S'mores, okay.
You want some, Mama? Or are you gonna finish coloring Peppa Pig?
I'm gonna have some now. S'mores.
S'mores. Is it good? Oh, you put that whole thing in your mouth? Adam. Chew it really good. You don't put it next time you take a bite, okay? Is it good? You put the whole thing in? Oh no.
It's like coffee.
Like coffee?
It doesn't to me. It tastes good.
Okay, so then the next one we're gonna try is oatmeal cookie with walnuts. I didn't see any walnuts. I saw online, oh, I guess there's a walnut right there. I don't know if you guys can see right there at the top. There's a walnut. I don't know. This one was more tolerable than the other ones, I think, but, oh no, that one's Sissy's. That one's Sissy's. No, that one's Emmy's. This one's Adam's.
Thank you, Mommy.
Take a bite. Is it good? M&M's. Is it good or no?
That is good. Nice more.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of these flavors. Just not for me. So now I have 2 boxes of them. I also bought the toffee almond when they came out, and I didn't really like those either. So I'm seeing if my mom likes those because she likes toffee. I'm gonna give those to her. So anyway, I have a coupon code down below for Built Bar if you want $10 off your first order. I know my hair looks awesome. This whole week it's supposed to be kind of dreary and ugly. Although today was started off dreary and it ended up being a pretty week or a pretty day. But this next week it's supposed to like be rainy and kind of gross, and yeah, so I don't know. Today has been a very lazy day. Bia was here for about 5 hours and all we did was sit on the couch. The girls played. They played upstairs. They played in Emmy's room. They played downstairs. They played outside. And Bia was here for, like I said, about 5 hours. I think I have like a pimple or something on my nose that's making it all red at the end. Oh, I hate that. And all we did was sit on the couch and talked the entire time about all kinds of stuff. I hadn't hung out with her really in hung out with her in probably a month. We've caught up a few times between now and that last time that we really hung out, but today was just nice to be able to hang out. So anyway, they were here until pretty much dinner time, especially because that hour change. It's already almost 8 p.m. and it doesn't even feel like it. It's crazy. It's still light outside and it's just crazy. So the girls, we all had a yo-yo dinner. I had a sandwich and some popcorners. My eyes hurt. Emmy had some leftovers and the middle girls, I keep saying that, wanted cereal, so that's what they had. Not super healthy, but it was delicious and it worked for us for right now. I'm trying to figure out if I want to combine some days for the vlog. I have not been vlogging pretty much all weekend, but it's so hard when we're literally doing nothing. I was at work all day yesterday, and today I sat around with Bia, did nothing, and now I'm still doing nothing and I'm really tired. So I'm kind of just trying to hold out for the girls. I'll probably have them go to bed around like their normal bedtime, 8, which would be 9, and then every day just kind of push them back a little bit. They're out for spring break this week, so yeah, trying to juggle everything is going to be kind of tough. Can tell what you were eating, huh?
Pudding.
Why don't you go wash your face, wipe your face, please. I see her. Which, by the way, those things leak. Be careful because she put water in it and it cries tears and it leaked all over the couch. So careful with them. And yeah, Everly's sleeping over there in the living room. Emmy is upstairs watching The Boy and Dragon or something like that. I don't know. Who knows what she's watching at this point, and I cannot wait for bed. I've been tired since this morning. It's like my body was kind of getting used to waking up in the middle of the night, and then she started sleeping through the night, so now it's used to getting a full sleep. And because I didn't get a full sleep last night, I've been dragging all day today. And with the spring forward, it just, those days always mess me up until you get used to it. So I'm gonna try and get them, I'm gonna edit this vlog and get them in bed, and hopefully I have an easy night. Emmy ran out of yarn, so instead of asking for more yarn, she just stopped her blanket, or it was supposed to be a scarf that she was making a knitting club, so she said it was for Everly, and I think that is the most adorable thing ever. I'm gonna show them your blanket, Mama, okay? So that was her very first. It almost looks like she was going to go in a circle if she had more yarn, like a doily type thing.
That's Emmy's John.
Yes, but she said she made it as a blanket for Everly. So sweet. You ready to take a bath, little stinky?
And me too.
Little stinky, hey, get your feet off her.
Too.
Yes, y'all all stink. You smell, huh?
Can I help with Everly's
Stinky
bath?
bully, bully, bully.
Can I help with Everly's bath?
Yeah. Did you get it?
To bed.
You're going to bed?
Yep.
Mommy will be right up to tuck you in, okay?
Okay. Are you?
Yes, I'm just feeding Everly her bottle. Still looking fabulous over here. I'm feeding Everly her rest of her bottle, and I gave her a bath because she was stinky, and then the girls took a bath, and Emmy was up there watching Autumn for me while I've been trying to feed her, and she actually latched tonight for a little while, but then she started to get fussy and just wasn't having it, so gave her the rest via bottle, and I'll pump after she goes to bed. Look at her hair. It's wild. I don't know. I brush it forward and it flies back. I don't know. Maddie's did that too. Autumn's never did. I don't know. Just gonna be probably flighty, just like Maddie's was, or is. Autumn's so cute. I wish I'd been filming. She came downstairs and she's been really good. So she's 3.5 now, and she's been really good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's 3.5 March 1st. So she's been really good about being able to go up and down the stairs by herself. It's crazy because Emmy did really well, but Maddie's a very clumsy child, and so even sometimes now I have to tell her to hold on to the rail because she's not paying attention. She'll fall down a flight of stairs. And y'all done? Yeah. Wow, you were a hungry girl. You ate a lot, huh? And so I don't know if this is going to. I know, pretty girl. Oh, mamash. Oh. Her hair is something else. Oh, oh, excuse you. Excuse you, mamash. There's another one. You feel better? Oh, yeah. She's so precious. Feel better? I bumped her up to the 3 to 6 onesie. It's a little big down below, but other up top and everything, it fits her really nicely. So I think, just like she has some extra room here, but I think once we get them washed a few times, they will be nice and cozy, huh, Mama? They fit really good. And this is a Gerber brand, so I'm surprised. Normally the Gerber brand runs, no, Gerber runs a little small. That's probably why these fit, because the 3 to 6 month one I had on her the other day was a Carter's, and it was a lot bigger. Yeah, so these will probably fit her really well for a good amount of time. But anyway, I had Emmy helping Autumn with her bath. Emmy loves to help with baths. She's such a big girl, and the girls help me with Everly's bath too. Like if Andres isn't here to help me, I pick her up so they can help me like wash her booty and stuff like that. She's just still a tiny bit flimsy. Oh, you spit up, Mama. Sorry. Did you have a little too much? She's still just a tiny bit too flimsy in the bath to completely like sit up in the bathtub by herself, and she's a little too big for me to handle with one hand, so it's just easier if I have another person there, and when the rest isn't there, the big girls are the next best thing. What else? I was going to tell you something. Oh, Autumn was super cute. She came downstairs. She's been really good about being able to hold the rail, and so she said, Mommy, I'm coming downstairs. I said, okay, for what? And she said, I can't find my toothbrush. I think it's downstairs. I said, okay. So she came down and she said, oh, Mommy, thank you for holding my toothbrush here. I didn't put it there. She took it out of her bag from spending the night at Melissa and Trippy's last night and stuck it on the black table over there. And so she was, yes, I know. They know you had a sleepover. She's listening to me. Oh my gosh. I love this age. She's still kind of in the phase where she likes to whine, and she doesn't like quite throw herself on the floor, but like she never really has, none of them have really like thrown themselves on the floor and refused to get up tantrum type, but she still whines and cries when she doesn't get what she wants. But her verbal skills are so much better, and she can have a whole conversation with you. It's just super cute. It's so cute. Oh my goodness, and before you know it, you're gonna be there, huh? She's already 3 months. It's just so sad how quickly it goes. Speaking of that, Jordan Page had her baby twins. Oh my gosh, and they were so precious. And the little girl, oh yeah, you heard about the babies? The little girl totally sucked up all the little boy's nutrients, and that is very typical for twins. Very typical. As many twins as I've delivered in my career, most of the time, if it's a girl-boy twin, the girl is bigger than the boy. Isn't that a crazy fact? I don't know what it is, if just girls are more dominant in the womb and suck the life out of the boys, or what. Usually if it's boy or girl, they are, even, it doesn't matter if they're necessarily like fraternal or identical, they are pretty evenly matched. Sometimes there'll be one that's like a half a pound to a pound bigger than the other one, but usually when they're boy-girl twins, the girl is bigger. If you've had twins, you can pick it up for me, Mama. If not, thank you. If you've had twins and you can attest to that, let me know in the comments below. It's just been my experience with the amount of twins that I've delivered at the hospital. So anyway, y'all ready for bed? Did you brush your teeth?
Yes.
Really, really good. You brushed the scraggly tooth? Okay.
I don't want
You're gonna give me a hug? Watch what you're doing. Did you brush your teeth?
Yes. All by myself.
All by yourself, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Did Emmy help you? Mommy's gonna have to brush him again, okay? I'm sure you did a great job, but thank you.
Mommy, look at. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Adam?
You smell better?
Yep.
Your bully smell clean?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna get them into bed. Get Miss Everly into bed.
Let me to bed too.
Yes, everyone's going to bed.
Except for Daddy and Mommy.
Bed. Everybody.
Bed.
Mommy, go. Wait, I'm tired. The vlog went up a little early, but it was pretty short. And even Melissa was like, "Did you zoom in?" Yeah, she sure did. Lord.
I'm going.
Who's crying? Is that Jack?
Oh no, it's the crybabies.
Oh, okay.
Crybabies sound like that.
Oh, okay.
Crybabies.
My pretty girl. Who's your beautiful?
You.
It's teeth, Mama. Oh my god.
I do not want to yank up the tooth.
No,
Why
she's
not?
like anti-yank. Emmy would have had those teeth out already. She would have been toothless.
I'm so.
But not my little sensitive Maddie.
Can I tell the camera why I'm so scared of pulling out my teeth?
Sure.
Well, it's because sometimes it hurts and it makes like they're connected with a lid. It's so tiny, like as big as an ant. A tiny circle attached to my tooth and hanging off of my gum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one, I'm gonna get closer. This one, it fell out at school, so it was so wiggly. I'm gonna tell you how wiggly. It was so wiggly that my tongue could feel the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And at lunchtime, I bit into an apple or a pear, and I almost swallowed it. My teeth were literally on it.
Wow.
I know.
So the other teeth she refuses. I'm like, push them so that they can be out, because her other adult tooth is already growing in on her top, on the top one right side. And I'm like, push the other one so it'll come out. She's like, I can't. So that tooth will be hanging around probably till summertime.
Yep.
You ready to go night-night,
Which
Mama?
will be probably more than a year.
Why are you holding on to your burp cloth, huh?
She's like, I want to hold it.
You're
want
holding it.
no
You're so
burp.
pretty. Okay, bed.
Shamala boop.
You gonna say good night?
Good night.
Not
Good night, Mommy.
Good night. You're not gonna say the whole thing.
Good night, Shamala boop.
Good job. Good night, baby. I love you. Look, get Pikachu's boots over there, please, so you don't sleep on him. Where is Pikachu? There he is.
Yep, I don't want him.
You don't want him in the bed?
There's only one pair of boots.
Where's his other boot?
He's not wearing it.
We'll find it, okay? All right, Maddie. Good night.
I can find it. Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop. And Dad, here's a little mini. My little mini. Good night, Mommy. Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop. Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Mom.